Good morning everyone and welcome to you in this daily update on Bitcoin and the Alts. As always, hope that you're all doing very well. And well, we're going to update Bitcoin, nothing crazy to update again, sorry, today. But well, we're still going to update this, it's still needed. We've got some new price action here, some new data, so I'm going to show you really what we can take now with waves, depending on what we form here to the upside. And yeah, so let's go with this. So what we've got yesterday, a nice move up into the first resistance we have planned. So with a new DNPOC, the old key level here, that was a path control. All the value are high, by the way, can't remember, let me check. Normally it was yeah, the path control. So it was just this range here, path control there. Okay, so path control, we've got the daily naked path control plus the naked session path control, by the way, also. And so yeah, from here got a nice retrace. So I'm simply going to remove this for the moment. Gonna make this a little smaller. This will be the first resistance. We've got then a drop into the first support. So, we've got the weekly before that I now remove it from my chart. But as I said, I would prefer here to go into the double daily here minimum. So we went into the first one, got a reversal. Pretty perfect, not gonna lie. So now let's go on the daily time frame and see if we have any daily levels. So we do have one there on the top, but was it well respected here on a bit of a lower time frame? No, so we can just ban this from the chart. And let's go now on Exo chart. So I'm just going to, before to continue, just to let you know, as always, there is a brand new Elliott wave course on the website, MOONCHARTS.fr website. So if you want to learn Elliott waves, a technical analysis that allows you really to predict the next move on the market, well, you're at the right place. Simply go inside of there, go into the course section, Elliott waves, and you have these 4 lessons that are absolutely free, and you can really learn some nice amount of stuff, if you can say that. The thing is, now on these 4 lessons, you have a contest that will appear really, that will be on the website on Monday. This first contest will be simply on the first 4 lessons, so make sure to learn this good, and you will be able, and you will get a chance really to be in the 3 places that will win the prize really of this contest. Next, after these 4 first lessons, you have 6 more lessons to come really, but you will have to sign up as apprentice, and you have 2 more contests with bigger prize pool. On this being said, I'm gonna simply close this now, just so you know, and I'm gonna load Exo charts. I cannot stay too long on the Exo charts because on Exo charts, simply because my computer can crash as my power supply is not good enough, if you can say that, for the moment. So I get a new one on the 3rd of April, so next week. So I'm gonna try to do this very quick. If we crash, everything crashed at the moment, it will normally stop the live stream. So I'm just gonna, well, turn on everything back and I'm gonna go live again. Okay, but just so you know, it's normal, if you can say that, if the market, if the live is stopping. So here, one naked session path control, so 69,570. So let's take this one here. Oops, right here, 69,570. Perfect. Let's move this a bit more on the left. TPO we've got none, and we have no DNPOC. So let's go on the TIX one. All right, we'll have one. So 71,600. Yeah, 71,600.5. So we can close this so we avoid a crash, and there we go, done. So 71,600.5, perfect. DNPOC. Good morning, mates. Good to see you here as always. So yeah, we have now, so this first resistance above, first support below. We have a naked session path control. This is more for day traders really. If you want to trade, for example, here, if we get a retrace, well, you can absolutely. The only thing you need to do is to pull the fixed range from the top we have done to the bottom we have done, and from here you see where is the vanilla high, path control, vanilla low, add a fib retracement, pull it from the top to the bottom or from the bottom to the top. As always, simply do the bottom to the top if you did not reverse the extension tool into your settings. I did it, so it's from the top to the bottom at the following targets: 38.2, 50%, 6.86%, 7x6, And there you go, you have a plan really here. So for example, we have the VWAP plus the 38.2 plus the value high. Well, this, for example, you can, for a day trader, set an alert here, and when it rings, simply come to the order flow and see if this is bullish or not when we hit this. If this is not bullish, simply wait for some bullish data to form if we don't drop more really and we hold the target. Otherwise, wait for the next target to be hit. So here, for example, 50% plus the naked session path control plus the lows here to be taken. If nothing here again, bam, we'll have the next target, 61866%, put the path control, break this. Well, it looks a bit less likely, to be fair, that we're going to bounce in that case, but we still have this nice SFP here, plus 7xx, as simple as that really. You have many trades to take during a day, really, on a daily basis for a day trader. This can be, for example, the way to do it. But yeah, now, that's it really with the levels, still the same resistance, still the same support, so nothing more really to add on this, okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna wait for high to short, I'm gonna wait for low to long. Simple as that really. So now let's move on the waves. On the wave, what we have planned yesterday was simply to look for this WXY, or to a longer correction really into the wave 4, or to look for this. If we had to be in this, as I said, for the wave 4, I want to see a bit of a drop, and I want to see this drop bouncing from more likely the daily levels here. It was possible of the weekly we've got before, but as I said, I would prefer to go into the daily level. So now, as we got the bounce from the daily levels, it's possible, sorry, it's really windy at the moment outside, so wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's possible that we are in such configuration sorry, and so to speak, that we are into the ending into the wave 5. So if we have to be into this ending, don't forget, into the wave 1, 3 and 5, we have to get an ABC zigzag. So now the thing is, we either have, if you're going a bit of a lower time frame, you either have directly already an A, B, C, but in that case we should go past the wave 3 top of the ending, okay, so to speak. Let's go with this, perfect. So to speak, here we should make a C. They're gonna go past the wave 3 top to finish that wave 5. Now what we can do is simply a longer impulsive, such as this, for example, some 5 waves, and then after this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, so not an ABC in that case, so to speak, here we will get, you know, so a wave on a really lower time frame, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, we will get simply these 5 waves, and next we simply form a bigger A, B, C, and so next we can simply look for a bigger A, B, and C to go for a new all-time high, and so end this ending really into the wave 5. That's it really, okay. Same as here, for example, we get, you know, we have this small 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't know how it is exactly, but then we have the bigger A, B, C. Same here, we'll get a small 5 waves, and so a bigger A, B, C to complete this wave 5 of the ending, completing the bigger wave 5. So this is something I like now personally, simply because we did got the bounce from there. We didn't manage it to go through really, so I do like this better now than the WXY. Now if you have to be in the WXY, don't forget, it's possible, okay, it's absolutely something possible to be in this. Don't forget, a Y wave can take every shape possible except the WXY. So for example, if we do a WXY to the downside, we can look next for an ABC flat for a longer WXY, or to make a WXY X and Z, we can make a tons of different stuff. So that's why here it's a bit complex. If we are into this Y wave, we can make a lot of different configurations. Now, as we did bounce it from the 2 dailies, this looks a bit more probable now, okay? So in that case, we either have directly an A, B, C, we end up the wave 5 like this directly, either have some 5 waves, you know, so the 5 waves I drew you before, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, forming a bigger A, B, C, A, B, C, so bigger A, B, and then a C here to the upside. Okay, that's it really. This is what I prefer at the moment to look for this with the new data we have. Now yeah, we'll see which one plays out. If we're in the WXY really, it's just even more complex to predict because we have a lot of different configurations possible. But yeah, not gonna spend more time really on Bitcoin. This is what we can look for, not gonna make it more complex. That's it really, okay, and if we push higher from here, don't forget the target is really simply. So to speak, 74,800 up to 78,000 really. If we start breaking above this, well, it means that this was more likely not a wave 5, okay, but it is more likely in that case a wave 3, and so we shall go a lot higher. But with the start we have, if we have to push a lot higher, well, it will be in that case a leading here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with a smaller wave of an ending to form a bigger wave 1, a bigger wave 2. But again, to do a leading like this with a smaller wave of an ending, it's very rare. So do we bet on this directly? Not really, okay? But yeah, all of these are possible stuff, for example. But yeah, for the moment, looking for this mainly until really start to make something a lot bigger to the downside, and for example we start losing here the double daily plus the DNPOC and the naked session path control. If we start doing this, that brings us with a really big wave 4, and I personally don't like when it's too big like that for the wave 4. Okay, but for now, as soon as we are holding this, now we did got the new data, the bounce from the double daily, so I do prefer this. Okay, so now, nothing more really to add. The alts, nothing moved so much, to be honest with you, so I'm not going to spend too much time on the alts. Just don't forget ICP, there is a long setup, okay, for a wave 4, for another wave 5 next. This wave 5 should simply bring us with the end of the green wave 3, or the end of the C wave, and so in that case, if this is an ABC zigzag as we've planned yesterday, it can be simply a longer triple wave into the wave 2 or the B wave of this white wave there, if I can, perfect, right here. Okay, simple as that. ABC zigzag to the upside, so now these 5 waves, bigger correction into the wave 2, into the B wave, by the way. Otherwise, we can look simply for such impulsive to the upside, and so we shall be normally in a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, it's still valid. So normally we do have this nice long setup there for ICP for another increase in price after this brilliant prediction we've got on the very bottom. This right was looking for. This is pretty cool. So yeah, this is a long trade really we can look for. Now we are just gonna move this a bit more on the right. Now we are around the 38.2, so I can remove this here and simply keep the 2 ones below. I'd love to go on Elliott charts to other levels, but what can I close here? Spotify maybe? Well, let's try, but hopefully it's gonna handle this the template on ICP. I'm really not sure, but well, we'll see. Do I have, by the way, ICP here? Sorry for the noise in the background. Well, I don't have ICP, by the way. So no, well, let's go with this still, and I'm gonna just simply update this chart there really quick. So this can be removed, this can be this can be removed. Oh, we did do the highs here? Okay, this can be removed now, so this daily 2, this also, this let me see here really quick. This is a monthly time frame, so yes, we do have a new monthly. Yeah, gonna update this next week for the Elliott charts levels. This can be moved here, this can be removed, this one too. Can keep this now. Weekly, perfect. So do we have any daily there? Way too low, so no, we can remove, not at this. This can be removed. And what was this path control value here? Okay, so let's go on the 12 hours time frame. We can remove this and we can simply pull a nice fixed range. Oh, by the way, well, okay, but I mean, not the best of the best. So gonna add this there. Well, this is way too low in any case. Yeah, no, this is way too low. All right. So this, and we can add this now. Okay, well, this is not helping so much. Yep, this is not helping at all. So let's try still exo charts. Hopefully we're not going to crash. If we crash, well, the stream is going to stop, and I mean normally it will stop. And so I'm just going to come back. I'll have to shut down everything because it crashed, but it's still, the computer is still on. That's the problem, really. So gonna go here, and hopefully no crash. I'm gonna load this. Yups. So is ACP. Jeez, this is crazy. We have like no support. Oh, there you go. Nice. Okay, now it's perfect. Let's go with this. Yes, better now. All right, so 16825. All right, good. So, well, with the levels here, we do have, so no crazy confluence, I'm not going to lie, but we've got, you know, this old, so path control there, plus value low, that will be more with the 50%, 6.86%. The 50% is pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. Really sorry for the noise in the background. You have this bottom there to take, you have some old confluence, you have the 50%. It's pretty cool, not gonna lie. Now before this, well, we have no crazy support, I'm not going to lie. We've got a single print before but already filled, and we've got nothing more. So we have this trend line here from the top to that top here that brings us, you know, with this resistance. So it can be now a support because we can just hold the bullish market structure. If we do so, well, this can this can give a bounce. For example, if we come hit this and Bitcoin is ready for a long, that can bring us with a long trade setup. So we have a long setup really. If you want really to use the levels, we have such possible trades around, so this trend line here. Otherwise we have this nice old path control plus a new, you know, DNPOC, so around the 50% really. Okay, there's a two zone really of price where you can look for a long on this. Just gonna remove the other one. And otherwise, if you don't really care about the levels, well, simply pay attention to this and this will do the job. No worries. So yeah, normally wave 4, and then we can look for another wave 5. Don't worry, it's possible that these 5 waves are done. So as always, don't put your house into one trade. Don't do this. Always get a risk management. This is extremely important. If you don't want to blow up your account in one trade, well, risk maximum per trade only 2%. That's it really. And if you do this and you have a good win rate, next you're good. You can make money in some nice amounts. But yeah, otherwise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so next you should complete a wave 3. We already planned the wave 3 targets above, so well, nothing more really to add on this, to be honest. And if we're bearish from here, we'll simply a longer wave 2 or B wave. That's it. So yeah, this is just what I'm going to cover today. Not gonna make it any longer really, okay, because all the other rounds we don't need to update this, everything is planned, so it's not useful to make another video to just repeat myself really. Just gonna, yeah, it's already added here, I'm gonna add something in here too. And yeah, there we go. Just gonna read the chat before to end. Where is the chat? Here. Good morning, mate. Thanks, Matteo. Long time no see. Yes, by the way, how are you doing, mate? Good to see you here. My Frenchie, there are two Frenchie here. Yeah, here we go. The second one is here. Eski bounced from your zone heavily. SK, yeah, really apologies for the noise in the background. SK, oh, yes, I have done this yesterday, but I just can't remember. Let me see. Oh yes, it's here. Oof, what the fuck, yes indeed. Jeez. Oh yes, I remember this one was 2 days ago. So, well, it was not a wave 4. It's what we have planned, by the way, if I'm mistaken. If we rise massively from here, well, it's simply not a wave 5, it's simply a wave 3. But by the way, can this be... yeah, this is definitely more wave 3. So, well, this is still something possible. For example, now, you know, to literally crash from here, okay, it's possible that we have done so either the wave 3, either the C. So if this is a C wave, well, we completed the 5 waves into the C, and so now, boom, we just crash. Now, as the RSI, again, we need to close the daily RSI, even if it's, maybe it's already done, by the way. Yeah, it's already done. So, sorry, so now the thing is, as the daily RSI is making a new high, the most probable, I would say, so we can now remove these targets, by the way, because they will bring us with an extension. So I'm going to remove that from here. Just gonna keep the 423.16 max target, but otherwise all this we don't really need anymore. Well, this was a crazy extension, but in that case, it simply means it's when we have to be bullish. It's what's happening really. Well, it's simply a bigger and longer wave 3 to make a bigger wave 4 and a bigger wave 5, and so this will be completed after these white waves, and so it's simply a bigger impulse into that wave 3. This is what I prefer at the moment, and normally it's what we have planned really on the on every round. Really, if we have to push higher like this on the wave 5, on each wave 5, it's simply not a wave 5, it's simply a bigger wave 3 like this. Okay, a bigger impulses. So I don't know if I applied this in the previous update. I can't remember really. I think it was 2 days ago, but I think I applied this, to be honest, because, well, this is like that on every single ad. So correct me if I'm wrong, of course, but normally we've planned this. So bigger impulsive simply goes into this white wave 3. If we are ready to be bullish, don't forget it's possible to drop from here. Everything is possible. As I said, if we have the 5 waves up into the C. Now, if this is a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we just have done a wave 5 with an extension. The C wave can be in, and so after a C wave, crash. So it's possible to crash. Now, most of the time, based on my experience and everything, well, and the probabilities really, when we do a new high on the RSI, normally it's because we are still into a wave 3. So if we're in a wave 3, well, we should be in this. So if we're in this, to find the rise targets, well, normally now we should be around the top, or maybe not, by the way. Well, no, by the way, not at all. I mean, possibly where we still have some higher targets you can see here above. So if we have to push high, we can absolutely push higher. So I'm just gonna remove this 423.16 now. So wave 3 targets, I'm gonna add some pink squares so we can recognize the targets for the good waves. It should be the same normally. Yeah. So 200%, yeah, 2618, then we have the 3618, and then we have the 423.6. So I don't know if I have the 5 waves in there. Yeah, the chart is really terrible. I don't know, because the top here, I mean, look at this. Wow, we do not take the highs once more, so normally we should not be done, but if this is a scam week, and for example, because the real top normally is made before, but in that case we did took the highs, and so we have already the wave 5, so in that case that will be done here. So, but if this is not a scam week, well, we should make a new high, and so complete the 5 waves, so to speak. This wave 1, oops, this wave 1, 2, 3, oh my god, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so we shall make another wave 5. And if we drop a bit bigger directly and make another increase in price, it's simply to make this bigger pink wave 4, and it will mean simply that we have done this wave 1, 2, 3, but this was a scam week, so we didn't win the high, the wave 4 and the wave 5 already, so it's already completed, so the pink wave 3 is already done, so we are now into the wave 4. But as we don't know if this is scam week, I'm gonna take the case that no, this is not the real top, and so we're going to make one more push up to complete this. So one more push up if we go for an extension to the smaller wave 5, so to speak, you know, the wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and if we go for an extension into a wave 5, or well, just go hurry for the wave 5, these are the targets really we have to look for. So 0, 0, 9, okay, then we have 0.11, and then we have 0.13 really. These are the 3 next targets if we have to push higher from here, and not, for example, just swing through upon the top or do a failed auction, for example, above and then come back down. It's really in case we push higher, these are the 3 targets where we can look for a reversal, and its reversal is simply to make this wave 4 next, not for a massive drop normally, except if we are in the other configuration I was showing you before, and this was, you know, the C wave top, because we have the wave like this. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but again it looks a bit less probable now. Just understand that this is possible. But yeah, so one more push up, then we can look for the retracement. How do you find the retracement? Well, exactly what we have done in the last updates really, and in every update for the wave 4 we just have to pull the retracement tool from the wave 3 top. And if you want to learn this, again, go and sign up on the website. You have some brand new Elliott wave course for absolutely free waiting there for you, and you can learn all of this really. So wave 4, 2316 MCFib 38.2, and so this will become the buy zone. Still at the 50%. When you start doing some big increase in price, it's normal to go between the 38.2 and the 50%, even sometime around the 6.86%, but normally more likely here between the 38.2 and the 50%. Okay, but now normally all of this is a buy zone, as we have done a normal regular retracement really. This should be the buy zone. Now normally we have more chance, it's just all about probabilities, we can stop before here, but we have more chance normally here to go between the 38.2 and the 50%. That's it really. So yeah, these are the targets for the wave 3. Now let's just wait for the wave 4. When it crashes, simply look for this target, and this is not holding the line. Well, this time be a bit careful buying this one, because it should normally crash a bit more as the C wave is doing in that case. And so that was an ABC zigzag to the upside, and so massive crash is coming. So yeah, pretty cool, very nice volatility here, and so we got a nice % increase in price. Geez, 200%, pretty cool. Absolutely lovely. Yeah, by the way, good morning, mate. Floki bounced from your zone, Matteo. Well, yeah, Floki did bounce it from the zone. I don't know what I've done since yesterday, by the way. Floki, there. Yeah, I mean, we did bounce it, you know, from the box there with a nice long trade we have planned from the very top. This is pretty cool, pretty perfect. So now, well, these are more likely 5 waves. Yeah, these are 5 waves. Well, either ABC zigzag, either a bigger impulsive up, as I've planned really in the last update. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Floki is flowing nicely. Very nicely. And well, if this was a correction, well, simply a bigger and longer wave 4, and so we just have to add back with the wave 4 target. Still be aware again on that one of the 6.866%. Important. I'm good, thanks. Perfect, mate. Well, yeah, a long time I didn't see you here. Don't know if you was not trading or something. Thank you for analysis on SK. My pleasure, mate. Hope this help. And well, that was not a wave 4 at the end, but I'm sure we've planned this wave 2. I want to check that. But no, I'm not going to do this now because it's gonna last for too long otherwise. So yeah, that's it really for me for today. Nothing more really to add on this update, to be honest. Not gonna spend too much time on the answers. As I said, it's not really useful. Everything is following really for the moment, so I'm not gonna just repeat myself. It's just gonna be boring for you and for me. And for those that missed maybe this information, simply can watch the yesterday or the 2 days ago daily update, and you will find all the information you need for what to expect next really on this asset. And by the way, maybe next week I'm gonna start to do some daily updates every 2 days and not every single day, so I can also make some videos. For example, I'm not gonna do, I think, daily updates on Tuesday and Thursday, because you're going to get only 2. So if you can, I'm going to do, for example, on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so you can get 3 instead of 2. So every 2 days really, and so it really allows me to make some videos in addition to the live stream. And so it's just for me also, because if I, for example, do a daily update on the morning, and then so I just say my plan really on the ads, and then I have to record another video and explain the plan again and repeat myself. Just for me, it's really boring, because you know, I'm not a YouTuber mainly, I'm a trader, so I have to trade on a daily basis. And so if I can remove, if we can say like this, this kind of time I'm losing, if we can say that, to repeat myself, well, for me it's pretty cool, because it allowed me to take some trade at the same time. So I mean, it allowed me to take some trade. So I think I'm gonna do some daily update every 2 days. And so, for example, on the Monday I'm gonna go live for a daily update, on Tuesday I'm gonna record a video, and on Wednesday a live, on Thursday a video, and on Friday a live. So it's a bit better, I think, and so I do not repeat myself really. And yeah, I think it can be better in my opinion, you know. So yeah, I can also trade more on my side. Took a bit of a break personally if I'm trading at the moment. As MOONCHARTS is, I mean, I cannot reload it with the power supply I have at the moment. So yeah, bit of a break for me, but still paying attention to what's doing the market really. Always good at some point to take some few breaks. Now I'm not out of training, of course. Now I'm gonna be back next week, but yeah, always good to take some few breaks after personally more than a month with no break. Well, it's pretty cool to chill a bit now and wait for some good trades and everything to be hit, and for the power supply to come mainly. But anyways, so yeah, I think I'm gonna do this next week, start to make some daily updates every 2 days and not every single day, and so I can do some videos instead of doing only a live stream, and so I'm not repeating myself personally. Yeah, so yeah, just wanted to let you know, so now you're aware of this. I'm gonna of course let you know, I think, on Monday next week, if I really do this or not. That was just an idea for the moment, but yeah, I just prefer to tell you in case I do this, you're all aware of it, and so you're ready and prepared for it. Anyways, I wish you all a brilliant day. Don't forget, if we have, I don't know if you have some news today. Normally we have the Fed at some point. Must be, well, we are what day again? Thursday, yeah. Jeez, we're already Thursday. I'm really lost in the days every week. This is absolutely crazy. No, last week, this week we've got the Fed now at some point. Wait. Oh yeah, okay, it's tomorrow. So we have the Fed at 4:30 p.m. UTC +1. So for the French people, it's the same time as mine, and otherwise for the other ones, well, adapt to your time, because I don't know where you come from. But yeah, I'm UTC +1, so it's 4:30 p.m. and yeah, tomorrow the Fed. And otherwise today, by the way, I forgot, we have one at 1:30 p.m. UTC +1. And I don't know if this is moving the market. But anyway, as always, we do not need the news to move the market. It's just something that helps you to time some possible volatility. So you come on the chart, see what we have with the context, with the order flow, what will make more sense to do, and then you just have some volatility or not coming in. If no volatility, well, let it go. I mean, go do something else and come back when your alert really rings on the chart. Otherwise, nothing to do. And if we move, well, you've got a plan, and so you're making some profit of this plan normally. Anyways, I wish you all a brilliant day as always. Take care of you, and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.